100 foods to eat before you die. I've been traveling and eating all around the world, and here are the 100 foods you need to eat before you die. And these are in no particular order, so add them to your food bucket list. Number 29, rockin' potato. Dinner, I am here at Rockin' Potato. Birria tacos are my favorite types of tacos, and these look extraordinary. 2 tortillas toasted on the grill. The meat and bones are cooked in a giant pot till they're simmering and the meat is falling off the bones. The marrow integrating with that delicious consomme. The tacos are then stuffed with that delicious shredded beef, and then fat and juice is poured onto the taco for the ultimate finale. These tacos look and smells insane. Look how toasty the shell is. 2 tortillas holding everything together. Onions, cilantros at the top, squeeze of lime juice, and again, the beef is just overflowing out of the tacos. This is the ultimate flavor elixir. And the way they give it to you, they give you a ton of meat in here as well. Look at that tender, fatty beef just soaking up in this flavor sauna. Tacos go right in there. Be generous with that. I think I felt my soul skip a beat with that bite. The beef is so tender with a nice balance of fat. You get some crunch from the onions and a slight crunch from the tortilla, and the flavor of the consomme just takes over. A little bit more lime juice to balance out the fat. Taking this for another swim in the consomme. These tacos are so everything. They're so meaty, they're so cheesy, and they're just so good. And you can taste that umami in every single inch of this taco. One last dunk. Almost completely submerging it this time. Oh my gosh, this is good. 2 layers of tortilla. Make sure that no ingredients escapes your taco. And you just get that nice extra crunch on the outside shell. Here's a taco that they put a lot of salsa in. Let's try this. Lime juice goes in, dunk it in there, shower some of that consomme into the taco. This thing is just so outrageous. Love the spicy salsa. It goes really, really well with that fatty, fatty beef. But something even more amazing just showed up. Check this out. This is after a secret menu. They have limited quantities of this every single day. This is what they call a bucket of bones. It's literally a tray of bone marrow. The bones that they use to make the consomme. All that delicious beef butter on it. And just eat the excess beef. Oh my gosh. This is ridiculous. And just suck the marrow out of the bones. Wow, the flavor is just next level. So beefy. Again, very, very buttery. Ever since I was little, my mom usually just give me a bone that has a ton of crevice in there where collagen and marrow and random pieces of fat and meat would just hang out, and I would just break it apart and eat it. This is just like that, but I think it's much better because look at all the marrow that's on here. Let's add some of that into this taco and make it even better. Scoop out that marrow, and this thing has some cilantro and onions on it, and dump it onto the taco. And make sure you get every little bit of this, because this is where all flavor comes from. Just gonna do another one for some double whammy action. Look at that. All that marrow is now just sitting in my taco. Take that for a swim inside the consomme. That bite was borderline overwhelming. Actually, it is overwhelming. That flavor was transformative. All that natural beef butter, adding even more umami and fat and butteriness to this already supremely delicious taco. This is just the craziest thing. If you're lucky enough to be here when the bucket of bones is available, trust me, it will change your taco eating life. This thing almost gave me an out-of-body experience. Actually, there's one more dish I want to try from this place. Next thing I'm eating here, this is so, again, I use this word a lot here in Las Vegas. outrageous. First of all, the biggest potato I've ever seen. The baked potato is flash fried, so the skin is all nice and crispy, so you can eat that like a potato skin chip. Inside there's butter, and then a lobster mac and cheese dropped into the potato. And if that's not enough, scoops of lobster meat is installed on top. Finally, a lobster tail that's been simmered in butter and cream. I wish for smell-o-vision, because the aroma that's coming out of here is buttery, is truffly. There's truffle oil on here as well. You smell the sweet lobster, you smell the cheese. Let's get into it. Squeeze some lemon. Oh my gosh, such a beautiful lobster tail. Again, all that delicious lobster meat on the bottom. Look at this. This lobster mac and cheese is one of the most beautiful lobster mac and cheese I've ever seen, with the most amount of lobster. And again, I'm getting some potatoes, some mac and cheese, some lobster meat. Whew. That was worth losing a layer of skin in my mouth for. Holy moly, that's good. Lobster mac and cheese is incredible. It's so creamy and cheesy. Tons of cheese went into this lobster mac and cheese. And then when you mix that with the potatoes, you get an extra layer of creaminess that is just profound. This is the best loaded potatoes I've ever had in my life. This is so good. The entire potato is edible, and I highly encourage you to eat the skin. The skin is so nice. The lobster meat is deliciously sweet. I haven't even got to the tail yet. Break this open, take out the tail, and give that a dunk. The lobster tail is unreal. Because it's been simmering in all that delicious cream sauce and butter, the lobster tail itself has additional layer of creaminess and sweetness. You gotta come here and try this. This place is just ridiculous. If you want food that's not only fun, but will completely blow your socks off, this is the place. I think I may have some bone marrow left. I've managed to scrape together just a little bit of leftover marrow. Mix that with the mac and cheese. Sweet lobster, cheesy mac and cheese, and beef butter. This is a drop the microphone and walk away kind of dish. No wonder so many people love this place. What a great job they're doing here. 100% highly, 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 highly recommend. Finally, one more place for dessert, Creamberry, home of the cotton candy burrito. This is one of the most popular desserts in Las Vegas. The viral sensation, the cotton candy burrito. I remember I actually made one of these once. It just kind of looks like unicorn hair. I got ube ice cream, got some mochi, some fruity pebbles, and sprinkles, of course. Look at this. First of all, it's really, really light. Let's tear this apart. Oh my gosh, I can feel the ice cream melting through the cotton candy. I feel like I'm eating a smashed up troll right now. I'll be honest, this thing tastes way better than the one I made at home. I don't know whether it's because of the ice cream or the cotton candy. I mean, it's a fun food item. Flavor-wise, it's not bad. The cotton candy kind of melts around the ice cream. The ice cream is good, the fruity pebbles crunchy. I got some mochi in there for some chew. Of course, very sweet, but also really satisfying, especially after the savory day I had. I love trying out these extravagant, outrageous fun food items here in Las Vegas. Pleasantly surprised. Today, amazing food day. Went to my now favorite buffet in Las Vegas. Had some life-changing tacos and something really fun before bed. As always, I'll place a win-to list down below for you guys. Thank you all so much for watching. Until we eat again.